Hey, welcome back. Let me ask you something raw and honest. Have you ever left a conversation with a woman, heart racing, lips tingling, wondering, was she just being nice, or was there something more? That confusing thrill, it lingers, doesn't it? Like static electricity in the air after you've brushed too close. Here's the truth most men never learn. Women speak the language of attraction in whispers, in sideways glances, in sensual codes. Their signals are subtle, infuriatingly so, but they're powerful, and once you know how to read them, you'll never look at an interaction the same way again. Today, I'm pulling back the veil. I'm going to show you the raw, non-verbal signs a woman gives off when she's truly, deeply into you. The cues she gives when her body is saying, "Come closer," even if her words don't. And if you stay until the end, I'll give you one irresistibly seductive move that turns these signals into smoldering chemistry. First, her eyes seduce before her words do. Her eyes are the first place her desire leaks out. If she looks at you and holds it, lingers just a beat too long, that's not an accident, that's invitation. And if she looks away, only to peek back a moment later, that's the visual equivalent of a soft moan. When her gaze is slow, smouldering, filled with unspoken questions, she's not just looking, she's undressing you in her mind. The pupils dilate, the breathing shifts, her body tenses in all the right ways. You become the object of attention in a deeply intimate movie playing in her head. 2. She touches herself, but not the way you think. Watch her hands. She's not trying to be obvious, but her body gives her away. She runs her fingers through her hair, letting it fall to one side. She trails her hand along her neck, her collarbone. She toys with a necklace or brushes her lips gently with her fingertips. These aren't idle gestures. This is arousal leaking out. Her body is preparing itself for your presence. These slow, sensual touches are her way of heightening her own sensitivity. She might not even realize she's doing it, but you should, because it means her mind is somewhere far more intimate. Third, her body turns into a magnet, and you're the pole. Want to know how into you she is? Watch how she orients herself, her shoulders, her knees, her toes. If they're aimed at you, she's locked in. If she leans slightly, even when she doesn't have to, it's because her body is craving closeness. And in group situations, that's where it becomes undeniable. If she's supposed to be talking to others but keeps shifting her body toward you, returning her attention back like it's tied to you by an invisible string, then trust me, she's already halfway into the fantasy. But it's not just about facing you, it's about how she opens up. If her legs uncross, her posture relaxes, her chest faces forward, it's as if she's offering herself, physically and emotionally. That is desire, expressed in posture. 4. She mirrors your vibe and wants to feel you closer. She starts to breathe like you, laugh like you, touch her face when you touch yours. This is limbic resonance in action, the subconscious dance of desire. Her body is aligning with yours because she wants to feel closer, more connected. If you speak slowly and she slows her speech, if you lean in and she follows, if you shift and she shifts, this isn't coincidence. It's seduction through synchronicity. Her body is saying, "I'm with you. I'm yours if you want me." 5. She exposes the most vulnerable parts of herself, literally. When a woman starts revealing her neck, collarbone, wrists, those delicate, sensual zones, she's inviting closeness. She might tilt her head, sweep her hair aside, or gently tug at her sleeve to expose her skin. These areas are biologically vulnerable. Exposing them is an ancient, primal sign of submission and trust. She's not doing it for fun. She's doing it because something inside her wants you to notice, to touch, to move closer. And when she pairs that exposure with a sly smile or a gaze that lingers too long, she's silently whispering, "I want to be seen. I want to be wanted." 6. She enters your space like she belongs. There, Physical proximity is no joke. When she moves into your space, leaning closer when she speaks, brushing your arm as she walks past, letting her knee graze yours under the table. She's not clumsy, she's craving. Touch is a gateway. A brush of fingers, the electricity of a shoulder bump, her voice low and close to your ear. These micro movements are her testing the waters, her body saying, "Feel me, respond to me, take the hint." And when she doesn't pull back, when she lingers, lets her breath mix with yours, waits just long enough for you to make the next move, that's your green light. She's already imagining what happens if you do. 7. She laughs like you're her private fantasy. You crack a joke. It's not amazing, but she laughs, full, open, maybe even touching your arm or biting her lip mid-giggle. That's dopamine. That's desire disguised as delight. When she's into you, laughter isn't just about humor, it's about vulnerability. It's about letting go. Her guard drops, her walls melt, and in that laughter, she's already surrendered a little piece of herself. If she's laughing more than the moment deserves, she's not reacting to the joke. She's reacting to you, to how you make her feel, to what her body wants but hasn't yet spoken out loud. 8. She doesn't want the moment to end. She finds any reason to keep the conversation going. A teasing question, a random observation, a callback to something you said 5 minutes ago. These aren't coincidences. These are hooks, attempts to keep you near. Every second she extends the moment is a second she gets to stay in that emotional, erotic state with you. Her words are play. Her attention is foreplay. She's seducing you with time, hoping you'll notice that she doesn't want this feeling to end. 9. She touches you like she wants to go further but needs you to lead. Light, lingering touches. Her fingers brush your forearm. Her palm rests briefly on your shoulder. Her leg taps yours, then doesn't pull away. These are not casual. These are invitations. Measured, deliberate, hungry. She's giving you a signal. I'm ready to go further, but I want you to lead. She doesn't want to make the first real move, but she's already made it possible. Now it's your turn to meet her energy, to guide the dance. Bonus, the bold move that turns interest into desire. So what do you do when you notice these signs? You don't leap, you don't overplay, you slow it down, you heighten the tension. Hold eye contact just a little longer than expected. Let your fingers brush hers, and don't pull away first. When she moves close, don't lean back. Let the heat build. Let her feel your confidence in that silence between moves. Desire lives in that in-between space, in the look that lasts a beat too long, in the word that goes unspoken. The man who knows how to play in that space, he becomes unforgettable. Outro, wrap it all up and let her feel you even after you're gone. If this resonated, if you felt your pulse quicken as you pictured her touching, laughing, leaning in, then you're already halfway there. These aren't just signals, they're seductions. They're invitations to step into your masculine energy and respond. So here's your next step. Pay attention. Don't rush, don't chase. Let her show you, and then lead her into that tension, that chemistry, that slow burn she craves. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment below. Which of these signs have you seen and ignored? Or maybe now you realize you were the attraction all along. This is your moment. Take it slow, take it deep. And always remember, when you know how to read a woman's body, you'll never have to guess what she wants again.